Hey y'all, what's up? It's Friday, so I'm gonna keep it black, but I'm gonna keep it brief. So at this point in time, many of us have heard the word intersectionality, or at least have an idea of what it means. The textbook definition is to identify with or belong to multiple subordinate group identities. Having any mixture of identities that are not white, straight, or male, such as being black and a woman, or black a woman and queer, or black a woman and queer and disabled. Anyway, it's gotta be more than one. But have you heard of intersectional invisibility? That's when having those one or more subordinate group identities causes you to be mistreated, misappropriated, or outright invisible in spaces where white, male, straight, or able people get to run the show. This could be at work, in classrooms, at church, in the media, on TV. The invisibility aspect can refer to being talked over, excluded from decision-making processes, or generally just unconsidered in outcomes that may affect the entire group, simply because you're a minority. If any white people who employ minorities are listening, I hope you're taking notes. But where it more so extends from is the invisibility or marginalization of the issues that surround people that belong to specific identities, to the point where they're not even considered. Because the stories and testimonies of minorities are generally deemed taboo or inappropriate to discuss in certain spaces, or are sensitive or uncomfortable for the group to discuss. Or really just when white people feel like their undecided stance on racism is being threatened or challenged. See, intersectional invisibility is how microaggressions happen. Oh my God, your hair looks so nice. Can I touch it? Intersectional invisibility is what causes a lot of minorities to keep their cool in order to keep their jobs. Intersectional invisibility is what causes people's justified anger to be deemed as an inappropriate or unprofessional response. Intersectional invisibility is why Kamala Harris had to use the exact words, "Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking." Intersectional invisibility is how OG Aunt Viv got blacklisted in Hollywood because no one could see what was going on with her at home. But I don't know, a pregnant black woman who stops talking to everybody would put up a red flag for me, but oh, I guess that's because I'm a black woman who knows the wide range of trauma and violence that can affect black women, so that red flag would have been visible to me. Oh! Intersectional invisibility is how some of y'all trivialize Megan Thee Stallion getting shot because either you didn't get enough substantial proof, or that Megan wasn't wounded enough for you to care that she was assaulted. Oh, I am talking to somebody today. Intersectional invisibility is how some of y'all's first thought was to blame those girls' parents, instead of R. Kelly, in that order. Or even try to have an argument about who was most at fault when we have a whole series about this man's predatory behavior. Intersectional invisibility is how y'all made memes out of Jada Pinkett Smith after a conversation she and her husband did not have to have with us clearly illustrated that they both hurt each other and that they wasn't even together, entanglement or not. Intersectional invisibility is what happens when we don't identify trans women as women. Wow, girl, we don't got enough tea for this.